Welcome to the Inspired by InVideo show. Here you can learn about how to use InVideo, ask questions and show off your videos. Stephen Healy is a content creator and facilitator for BeLive TV. I'm John Upton and I'm a video creator and general marketer for an agency based in the UK called Think and Do. Today we're going to look at a couple of things that have recently been asked in the group, and they are: can I use videos with third-party products? And how easy is it to make a little product video? So we're going to do just that today. The third-party product that we're going to look at today is videos, and we're going to use an introduction created by videos to start our video. This is videos and it's really good at intros and outros. There's loads of other things as well, but intros and outros it's really good at. So here we're looking at one called images on text. You can see what it sort of is like with their sample on the side. You can see that I've added 3 product images. I'm using the word Dometic, which is the manufacturer's name, and I've chosen colours that are within the manufacturer's standard colour use. And then I'm going to use the default audio, which I can listen to beforehand. It's got quite a bit of impact, and you could change the track if you wanted to another suggested alternative. So that's videos, and we're going to nip back now to InVideo. So the first thing I need to do is, having created an intro, I need to bring it in. So I'm going to use this product folder here, because these are all Dometic products, as you can see. So I'm going to upload media. I'm going to, and this is the one I want. It's called Dometic 2. So that's now uploaded, and now I can use that inside of InVideo. So let's bring it on. And it says trim to fit the scene. Well, we're actually going to use the full video. So that's extended our scene to the length of the video, and we've got it there. And so if we take our right back to the beginning and hit play, oh, how awful, I forgot to remove Mr. Princeton. So we're just going to delete him, and then I'll take it back to the beginning again and we'll play it. Okay, so that's there. I really don't need this build your own scene bit, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I don't want the logo. Okay, so it's been removed from this scene. But one of the things you did notice, or you might not have noticed, is that right at the end we get Dometic, but we don't see the Dometic logo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Dometic logo and I'm going to put it as a layer over the top. I need to upload that logo, so I'm going to get an upload media, and it's in my Dometic folder, would you believe? You can see I've got quite a lot on this disk. Dometic. And if I scroll down here, Dometic logo on white background, black background. Now it's uploaded, I can drag it on and add it there, and I'm going to add it as a layer. Okay, now that's put the image all the way on, okay, but we really only want it on the end bit. So I'm going to go and open the timeline, and I know I want it roughly around 16 seconds. Let's move myself to 16 seconds. I don't really want it absolutely massive, so I'm going to drag it, and the line tells me that I'm in the center, and I've put that there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, don't need to perhaps go back that far, but let's see what happens. Okay, I think it can come on a bit earlier. So let's put our seeker there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it down a bit. And then I'm going to give it some action. Okay, so image animation in, and I'm just going to use a very simple slide down from the top. So slide down from up. So we put slide from up, and it's 4.5 seconds long. So I'm just going to knock that back to 0.8 seconds. You can do it there, by the way, as well, if you don't know that. And so let's put our seeker here. Let's play again. And I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so now I'm going to make a product page, and then I'm going to duplicate that product page so as I can add other products to it. So I'm going to go back to all scenes, and I'm going to add a new scene, and I'm going to add a blank scene. And yes, I want to add a new scene. So now I've got a scene here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep this, but I'm going to move it up to the top. Okay, and I'm going to keep the background black, because black and white, as you've seen from the Dometic logo, is the company's colors. Now if I click on upload a logo, click cancel, I've already got the Dometic logo here, so I'm going to add that, and I'm just going to make sure it didn't go on the first scene, but it did. So I want to remove that from the first scene. Okay, I will want it on other scenes, but not on that one. And just so let's go back to there. I've got what I want. I'd like it slightly larger so that it's visible. So now I've got a basic scene. I can put a product number up, product type up there, and I'm going to create an area to add the product to. All of my images here are PNGs with no background. So what I'm going to do to make them stand out is I'm going to put a square on there. So I'm going to go to shapes. If I scroll down a little bit, there's plenty of nice shapes. We could use one of those, but I just want a simple square for this exercise. And there we are. So I'm going to put that on. It's black. I'm just going to make it a bit larger. I'm going to center it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the fill color to white. Okay, so now I've got my basic product scene. Yeah, so I can go here and I can go to my folders and I can look at my products. So I've actually got the name of each of my products, yeah, at the front of it. So I'm going to put a smallish product on first. So I'm going to put a WCI 22 on. That's a cool box that relies solely on insulation. So let's add that. And let's bring it down in size so as it fits in. And bring the media to the top. And then you can see that we can place it centrally there. So now I've got that, and it's a Cool Ice 22. So I'm just simply going to go here. I'm going to type in Cool Ice 22, and Cool Ice 22 means that that's a 22-litre capacity box. I'm going to align the text to the left, and I'm going to click there, click on highlight, and that's given me a yellow. And you'll notice now we've got two boxes. So the second box is what is the highlight color, and I'm going to turn that highlight color blue. Okay, and I've just done the wrong one, so I'm going to undo. Easy enough to do. So that should be white, and this is the one I want to change, the one that says highlight. And so now I've got a Cool Ice 22. It's a bit dark, so let's use a cyan instead. And again, you can see there. So now I've got a simple product page, and I'm just looking to achieve something simple here. I've got room here where I could put description, I could put a price over here, but this is just about doing a simple product video. Okay, so now I've got that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate that scene. And if you can see, there are all the instructions here. Yeah, that's duplicate. Now, do I actually want to do that first, or do I want to go to the timeline and create some action on these? So maybe that will be a sensible thing first. I don't want to animate the logo because I want the logo to always be there, but we could slide this in. So if we click on the first, so that's an on and that's an off animation. So if we click here, we can bring on an in, we can do it whole, we can do it character by character, or if we've got multi-lines, we can do it line by line. Just for the sake of that, let's do characters, and let's fade them in from the left. Okay, let's look at the box. So that's element 1. Yeah, and maybe we could do something a bit fancy with that. So there in, what we could do is we could slide that in, we could bounce that in from the right. So if we hit bounce that in from the right, I'm going to leave it at the 1 second duration. I'm then going to come to the product, and again there's so many different things you can do here. I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to have it flip in. Okay, all right, so now if we put our seeker at the very beginning and we hit play from seeker, we'll see that we got something there. Now, for some reason, the Cool Ice didn't quite work there, or there's a, oh no, maybe that's just a little buggette. Okay, so now I've got what I'm looking for. So if I go to all scenes, let's just place our seeker here so that we get the back end of there, and let's hit play. Okay, and I'm relatively happy with that. Now, there was music on there, but I'm going to do the music for the products afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to put, just for the sake of now, I'm going to just put 3 products in. So I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to duplicate that. Yes, and I'm going to change this product. So let's use this, what else have we got here? we've got, these are called tropicals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to drag the tropical on, and again I'm going to use that to roughly go there. I'm going to place it, whoops, let's bring it to the front. It's the text, I need to bring the media to the front, sorry, and then I can place the media in the center of the box, and then I can change this to tropical, and this is a tropical 28, and that means that there's 28 litre. Now the difference is this has a coolant motor. This doesn't freeze, it refrigerates. Okay, so now we've got a new slide here. So if we just drop it there, hit play, you can see the new product. But what we didn't do was actually add an action to the media. So let's nip to the timeline, tropical 28, hit here, and what we want is the media, not that. Hit here, and let's do something different. Let's rotate in from the top. Again, you could change the time here. Let's just add a tiny little bit. So now if we place our seeker at the beginning and we hit play, we can see there that we've created a slightly different effect on their thing. Okay, so let's go back to all scenes. I'm going to add another couple, so let's duplicate this one. And let's change the product. Let's see, this is called a CFX3, and this one is a freezer, hence the F in it. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to change the name to CFX, and I'm going to put the word freezer in. Okay, and this particular one is a 35 litre one. So let's put 35 there. That's going to stay the same. And what we're then going to do is going to change this product here. So let's go there. Let's drag that on. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the element, the media above the element, so as you can then see it, and then we can bring it down to the right kind of size, and then we can put it in the center of there. Okay, so we'd still need to look at the media. So if we go to the timeline, the media doesn't have an entry thing, so let's just do something different. So let's, one of the more advanced, let's drama it from the right. And again, I'll give that just a bit more time. And now if we place our cursor at the beginning, our seeker, sorry, and press play, you can see that's created there. Now I'm just doing really simple stuff here just to show you that it's really easy to create a product video. And now we're going to just do one more. So we're going to go back to all scenes. We're going to duplicate this and click here, yes. And then on this one, we're going to put this thing here. Okay. And this is an SC38, and this is a wheeled cool box. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on here. I'm going to put SC, and I'm going to change freezer to cool box, and it's 38, and again the numbers always refer to capacity. 38. I'm going to remove that piece of media, and I'm going to drag this one on, and there we are. I'm going to put the media above the element so as you can see it, and then I'm going to size it. I drag it again to the middle there. Okay, so there, if we click on the media, it just could do with a small shift to the right. You can fine tune using the arrows, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add an action to that. So I'm going to nip to the timeline. I'm going to click on the media. I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to. Now, with media, you can have ins in place. That's something that happens while it's on the screen, and then you can have outs. I'm just doing ins on all of these, but outs are exactly the same there, and in place is shorter because you've only got the time that's left between the action that's coming in and the action that's going out. And I'm going to do again a different one here. Let's crawl it in, and I'll move my cursor to there. Sorry, it's a seeker, not a cursor, but and there you can see it dropping in from there. So now if we go back to all scenes, it's been saved automatically, and you can now see that there are all those scenes there. What I want to do now is I want to add some music that runs over these 4 scenes. Now I can go right to the beginning, and it says background music will come here and voiceover will come here. So we're going to put some music on here. So we're going to go to the music section, and there's all sorts, as you can see: rock, chill out, cinematic, horrors, kids and families, ambience, classical, religious, R&B, folk, etc. I'm just going to be boring and use a corporate tack. So let's have a quick look through here. Summer rain, what does that sound like? Not actually mad on that. Let's find something else. Corporate showcase, let's see. That doesn't sound too bad. So if we put stop there and we go over to the plus and we make sure we're on the right one and click the plus, it will add it. Now, if there was already music here, it would ask you if you wanted it before the track and after the track, or do you want it placed, etc. Now, it just puts it straight on. What we can do though is we can then drag it to where we want it to go. Okay, so we want it here, and if we scroll along, we will see, woo, bit quick there, that it's already taken it to the end of there and managed it for us. So let's just nip back to here. We've already heard most of what's on here, so let's put our seeker towards the end and let's hit play. I'm not actually mad on that, so let's nip over here and see if we've got something a bit more interesting. That sounds better. Now if we go over to here and we click, it gives us the opportunity to replace the music or to add it before the track or after the track. We're going to replace. Ask us, you know, are we happy that it's going to replace it? Unfortunately, we have to realign it again ourselves. It doesn't replace to exactly in the same place, but it's not a big deal to drag it to where we want to start. Let's click here, let's play. It's still not the best choice, but really this is only about examples. So I'm going to hit the pause and scroll to the end. And so we could add another scene, an outro. We could take an outro that we've created in videos and drop it on the end. For the sake of completing this and making it not last too long, I'm just going to send this 38-second video out. It's automatically been saved, and I'm going to export it in 1080p, and then I'll add that into this and play that. Hope you found that useful. Any questions, just message myself or Stephen, and stay safe out there. We'll see you again soon. Bye.